Hey guys, another week is gone. Let's see what's in the nerd news. Let's start it off with checking out some of the latest LEGO in stores. So we got some advent calendars, which are pretty cool, getting ready for the holidays. And then there's this LEGO Adidas shoe. Not both shoes, just the one. I love how the girl in the picture looks as confused as I am. So you can find those on shelves now. Anyways, let's see what the Pokemon Center has to offer this week. They got these Pokemon beanbag chairs. Beanbag chairs were all the rage when I was a kid, next to Beanie Babies and other unnecessary bean things like hacky sacks. Even though it looks terribly uncomfortable and it is a steep $259, I think I still want this on my wish list anyway. Anyways, let's keep focused with Pokemon here. So this past week, they started a new event quest that's called the Season of Mischief. So this is actually supposed to introduce Inkay into the game on September 8th with the evolution. But as we know, this is their way of trying to make up for the whole Hoopa thing, which apparently we'll finally be able to catch on the 5th. So hopefully that's a thing. But I'm annoyed for a couple reasons here. Firstly, like you see in my other video, we've been at this for over a month. This is just getting so dragged out, it's killing me. And now look at this event. 16 parts. And then after I finish the first part, I'm being told to hang in for the next part. We're just gonna drag this out for days too. So I checked back like 2 days later and it still wasn't even available. So they had me wasting incense on the first step just to tell me I can't carry on. Just never mind this event, I'll check back in 80 days then. But in the meantime, we do have a community day coming up and that's going to be on the 19th where Oshawott is going to be the featured Pokemon. Also, Niantic has made another announcement in light of all the pandemic bonuses. So they basically reinstated the bonuses, but they also added an extra bonus for incense while walking, which, I don't know. I guess we got both sides of the fence, but we got our stuff back, so that's a thing. One more Pokemon Go announcement is they also mentioned the Safari Zone event that was supposed to take place previously, but then it was delayed due to COVID. So it looks like they're going to be bringing that into October, but they did cancel the City Pass Explorer part. So for those of you who did buy a pass, you will be reimbursed before the month is over. And for all the rest of your Pokemon Go announcements, you can check them out at the link below. Last Pokemon announcement before we officially get into streaming, they've announced a new 8-part series called Pokemon Evolutions. So this was made to celebrate the 25th anniversary, and during this short series, the fans are going to be taken through all the different regions throughout the games. So this comes out on September 9th, and you can find it on the Pokemon YouTube channel, as well as the Pokemon TV app, which as we know is free and available on most platforms. So with that, you can check out the trailer below. One more announcement to kind of kick off streaming. DC Fandom 2021 is going to be taking place virtually on October 16th at dcfandom.com. And there's tons of teasers on Batman especially, and I just saw The Rock in superhero tights. So if you also want to witness that image, check out the link below. With that, there's an upcoming Injustice animated movie that's coming out on October 19th, which I kind of assume they'll talk more about at the event. So maybe we'll see more after the showcase. On the note of DC, there's a new trailer for Season 3 of Doom Patrol, and it kind of explains why they've all been loopy lately. This season begins streaming on HBO Max on September 23rd, and of course, you'll find the link below. Next in streaming, it was just announced that Seinfeld's going to be coming to Netflix globally. So as of October 1st, we all get to watch a show about nothing. Next in streaming, Netflix has just announced a live-action series for One Piece is officially underway. So that's pretty exciting that it's finally happening. All we know so far is the first part's gonna have 10 episodes, and that's about it. So hopefully we'll get more on that in the upcoming year. Next in streaming movies, we recently talked about a new Netflix film called Red Notice that has Ryan Reynolds and The Rock in it. Its set release date is for November 12th. So there's now an official first trailer, which you can find below. Another new movie that's been announced is there's going to be a 4th Expendables movie. I love this series simply because of honoring all the greats and putting them all together in a film that probably couldn't happen otherwise. But this time they're going to be adding a couple people that kind of throws me off a bit. First up, they're going to be adding 50 Cent. And now when I thought about that, I'm like, okay, this dude got shot way too many times, still lives to rap about it. Yeah, maybe he's a badass. Maybe he kind of fits the bill. And then I read Megan Fox is going to be in it, and I think that just kind of ruins it for me. I can think of a lot of other badass female Hollywood leads that probably could have done better, but I mean, yeah, you know, Megan Fox, whatever, let's do it, I guess. Anyway, there's yet to be a release date on this, so hopefully more on that soon. Next in movies, Disney's gonna be remaking The Rocketeer. It said that it's already in the works with Disney Plus, but it's still in the early stages, so we don't have a release date yet. But of course, I'll keep you guys posted as more comes on that. Next, we got a new trailer for season 3 of Creepshow, which is a Shudder original. Now, I want to talk about Shudder for a second. This is seriously the best streaming platform for horror fans. It's nothing but horror, and honestly, it's worth the buck. And if you haven't looked into the service yet, I highly recommend it. It's just one of my favorites for being category specific. It's a good one. Anyway, if you want to see the trailer for the new season of Creepshow, just check it out below. So we got some bad news in upcoming movies. There has unfortunately been yet another delay on the new Ghostbusters Afterlife movie due to the pandemic, of course. So it's now jumped from November 11th to the 19th. I wonder if they'll start considering streaming options though. They've had a lot of jumps already, and this household's going crazy waiting. Another movie delayed now is Jackass Forever, which is of course delayed due to COVID. So they've rescheduled the movie to February 4th, as you can see with Johnny Knoxville spray painting it onto a billboard. Next movie I want to share is a new upcoming title called Moonfall. Now what makes this one kind of exciting is that it's going to be directed by the same guy who did titles like Independence Day, 2012, and The Day After Tomorrow. So that right there just tells me it's going to be chaotic in all the right ways. So if you want to see the trailer for that, you can find it below. Alright, now let's get on to the gaming. So it's the beginning of a new month, which means the monthly free games are up, which you probably already know what they are depending on what console you play. But just a reminder for PS4 users, you are able to grab up the free PS5 games to add to your library. It's future planning, guys. Okay then, first thing I want to talk about is Sony just announced their upcoming PlayStation Showcase, which is going to be taking place on September 9th. So that's coming up real quick, and the short showcase is going to be held directly through PlayStation's website, which of course I'll leave you the detailed link below. Another virtual event is the Tokyo Game Show, which is coming up. It's going to kick off on September 30th, and this is going to feature many companies like Square Enix, Capcom, Sega, Microsoft, and so many more, who are obviously going to be talking about their upcoming titles and such. So they are anticipating their biggest year yet, which sounds pretty exciting. And for more info on this event, you can find out more at the link below. One thing I want to talk about quick, and just quick, because I don't really like talking about unconfirmed gossip, but there's a rumor going around right now that Game Boy titles just may be coming to Nintendo Switch Online. Of course, Nintendo themselves have yet to confirm this, so don't always believe what you hear, but if it's true, then I'm really excited. So that's something I'm looking forward to, and of course you guys will hear it all right here. Now for some real news. A new game set to come out this month is Centipede Recharged, which comes out to all consoles on September 29th. Love the classic remakes. And if you want to check it out, you can find it at the link I posted below. Another upcoming game is a new one called Big Brain Academy, Brain vs. Brain. So this was just announced by Nintendo, and it allows you to compete with your friends in some brain challenges, obviously. And this game's set to come out December 3rd this year. Next game I want to share is Diablo's going to be having a little crossover with Hearthstone. So next month in Hearthstone, you'll actually be able to play as Diablo. He's going to be one of the new characters. So if you're playing this game, you'll see that change come out on October 12th. Okay, so this week we're not even gonna end it on how Mike Richards does not even work on Wheel of Fortune or Jeopardy anymore. We're not doing it. We're not doing it. Instead, let me show you something really cool. You may have heard for a while now they're going to be remaking The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. There's going to be a reboot coming, right? Well, a new prince has been crowned. This dude's actually from West Philadelphia, and his last name's Banks. Meant to be? I think yes. So if you want to check out the video where Will Smith calls him up and lets him know that he's going to be the lead of the show, just check that out below. It's actually pretty cool. One more thing to wrap this up. Adult Swim just posted this short clip of the real life Rick and Morty. They actually got Christopher Lloyd to play Rick. It's mint. It's just so good. Of course, you can check that out below. The link's below, of course. Okay, guys, that wraps up our nerd news for another week. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe for more weekly updates as well as other content from me. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy your long weekend.